You ever have that feeling, that heaviness you just can't quite explain? It's like this invisible weight that just clings to you and it makes everything feel, well, just a little bit harder. Today, we're going to talk all about that feeling, the emotional burden that can be way more exhausting than any physical load.
You know what I'm talking about, right? That sense of being totally bogged down, just drained or stressed out, but you can't point to any real physical cause. It feels like you're carrying around this giant, heavy backpack that nobody else can even see. So today, let's unpack that backpack.
But here's the thing. This isn't just a feeling, or some kind of metaphor. The real takeaway here is that this emotional weight, it has actual physical consequences. It's a sign of something really happening inside your body. So the big question is, how in the world can our feelings have such a powerful physical impact? So, how does a feeling turn into a physical problem? Well, it all comes down to our body's ancient, hardwired alarm system. Let's dive into the science behind it. Okay, so here's the fascinating and honestly kind of terrifying truth. Your body literally cannot tell the difference between a real physical threat, like, say, a bear chasing you, and an emotional one, like a toxic boss or a family argument. The exact same alarm bells start ringing in your brain. To your body, stress is just stress, period. I mean, just look at this side by side. It doesn't matter if it's a lion or a looming deadline. Your heart rate shoots up, inflammation kicks in, and your immune system gets suppressed. The reaction in your body is identical. And this, right here, is why long-term emotional stress isn't just in your head, it is absolutely in your body. All right, so if your body's alarm is just constantly blaring because of all this unresolved stress, what's the actual damage? Let's break down the physical toll this really takes over time.
So let's start with your heart. Chronic stress puts it into this constant state of high alert. I want you to imagine running a marathon every single day. That's the kind of strain we're talking about here. And over time, that can lead to some really serious cardiovascular problems.
And it's not just your heart. Your brain takes a major hit too. All that chronic stress messes with the hormones that regulate pretty much everything, from your mood to your metabolism. It can also make your memory all foggy, making it way harder to concentrate and just think clearly.
And what about your body's defenses? Well, chronic stress weakens your immune system. It's like your internal security team is so busy dealing with all these false alarms that it just can't fight off the real threats. It's exactly why you might notice you get sick a lot more often when you're super stressed out.
So when you put it all together, the long-term risks are pretty serious. We're talking heart disease, a weaker immune system, hormones all out of whack, memory problems, and even faster aging. It's a heavy list for sure. But, and I really want you to hear this, this is not your destiny.
This is not a life sentence. It really isn't. The damage we're talking about isn't permanent. You actually have the power to reverse these effects and to finally lighten that invisible load.
So, the big question is, how do we start to unload all this weight? Let's talk about a really practical path to relief. And it all starts with a simple, daily practice. It's this idea called daily emotional unloading. And you can think of it like daily hygiene for your emotions. It's just the simple, intentional practice of letting go of that pent-up stress, which allows your body systems to finally come back into balance and turn off that constant blaring alarm. And we've got 5 really concrete ways to do this. Number 1, talk through your emotions with someone you trust. 2, practice deep breathing. It's like a manual override to calm your nervous system. 3, engage in mindfulness, just to ground yourself in the here and now. 4, this one's tough, but do the work of letting go of old resentments. And finally, number 5, and this is so important, ask for support when you need it. You really don't have to carry all that weight by yourself. You see, this isn't just about feeling a little less stressed. This is about claiming your freedom. It's about actively taking back control of your physical and your emotional well-being. Think about it this way. Your heart and your brain, they deserve emotional freedom. They were not designed to be in a constant state of emergency. They deserve peace, and you have the power to give that to them. So I'll leave you with this question. What's one weight that you're carrying right now? Just think of one thing, and what would it feel like to release it, even just for a moment? You can start today.